This video chart presentation of Titan Medical brought to you by allpennystocks.com. Titan trades on Toronto Venture Exchange under the ticker TMD. I think this is a great chart to put on the watch list. You can see it's trying to come off of a bottom. One of our U.S. stocks to watch, ticker GIGA, was in a similar sort of position and made a real nice move yesterday. It's a classic kind of play because it's battling with some resistance, but holding a support level. And for those reasons, you put it on the watch list because there's always a chance of it trying to make a move. See, we're getting a bullish cross of the MACD right now. Histogram bars are on a firm trend back upward. PPO has a very similar look. See, the ADX is in a really neutral position. Trying to come right through here is when that downtrend was really trying to pick up a little bit of steam. It lost some gas, couldn't break through 30. MFIs, now this becomes a bit of a concern for me because the 7 is so far away from the 14. Followers of our charts know that they tend to not want to trend too far apart like this. They typically want to stay a little bit closer together. Like through this area, when you see a separation, it'll pull back. You see a separation, it'll try and pull back. But it's just one small nuance of it. You can see they're definitely trying to gather some steam, get trending uphill. 7 and 14 both moving firmly. 21, of course, is factored on a lot more days, so it turns a lot slower. All in all, though, a pretty nice look to the MFIs. Pretty firm downtrend going on in the accumulation distribution. You just got to look for it to try and hold a base. If it's going to start trying to turn back upward, shaking money flow, you just always look for that valley to be established. Can't really draw it yet because the valley hasn't been made. You start turning to show it as a valley. It looks like it's trying to make a higher low. CCI does have a very nice uptrend. Full stow showing some momentum coming into the play. You want to see that break through 50. See how bullish it is right through here. Even on a pullback, holding over 50, maintaining good momentum. Tricks, of course, a lag indicator. I just don't remove it because I try and leave the same indicators on there, but you just can't get very much from it on this sort of a play. RSIs, of course, trying to show an uptrend, turned sideways because of these two black candles the last couple days. Of course, black candle just means the stock gapped up, but actually closed lower on the day than it opened, but still closed equal or higher to the previous day. Black candles interpreted different ways by different people. I look at it as a pretty neutral candle because some buying pressure did try to come into it, but it couldn't sustain. Actually slipped down lower on the day, so I tend not to look at it really as too bullish or too bearish. It's just a pretty neutral candle to me. What I see in this chart is a pretty good support level right there through a $1.26, $1.25 area. You can see it went down and touched $1.24. Historically, though, it was a pretty strong support and resistance area. I'd take it all the way down to that $1.24, but that's the spot I'm going to be looking for to hold. And you can see this closed at $1.36, so it's touching the outer parameters of what I look for at a stop loss. It's right around 10%. So in any pullbacks, that's the spot I'm going to have my eye on. Clearly, the tough spot for this chart is right there around $1.45. You can see that's just slightly above an old resistance level. It was a resistance level right through here as well. We could pull that down to around $1.40. That's kind of where the resistance is really going to start. And it's going to run up the upper side there, $1.45, $1.46. Of course, there's the 200-day moving average tucked right in there. The 50 days following not too far behind, registering at 164. So you'd be pretty assured that that channel, so to speak, from right there, $1.45 to $1.65, is going to be a pretty big area for TMD to try and push through. That's a pretty low volume play, 41,000 shares traded. See, it's actually tapering off. That tells me that there's definitely some indecision going on right through this area. Having a tough time making up its mind, having a tough time finding a lot of buyers or a lot of sellers. That'd be interpreted as a waiting game for a lot of people to see. Technical traders are going to look to buy on that support level or that break of that resistance level. So when one of those things happens, if it comes down here and I see volume start to pick up, just tells you people see it as a buying opportunity. If it starts to break through, you want to see volume picking up as well because you always want to see a strong resistance area broken with as much volume as possible. Then, of course, any move through it, if it wants to go up, hit the 50-day, pull back down, you want to see it sit on top of that old resistance, hold it as a new support, it increases the odds that uptrend is going to try and continue. So I think that this TMD chart has a pretty nice look to it, the classic kind of look. You see this pattern happen a lot of different times. I think it's a good one to keep on the watch list from here forward to see how it performs. As always, this is merely my interpretation of the Titan medical chart. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence, consult a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpennystocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure. Do not base any investment decisions upon any material found on the website and/or video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching and trade smart.